Hey guys, it's Kylie from Help Me Grow. This is my first Facebook Live video that I've ever done. We're broadcasting live from the United Way of Utah County office, which is where Help Me Grow, the call center of Help Me Grow, is located. And I'm a little nervous, so hopefully people log on and ask questions. We posted earlier that I would be logging on and answering questions that you might have about child development or parenting. I'm not sure if we've had any questions so far. It doesn't look like it. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and just give a little background on myself and what Help Me Grow does, and then I'm going to explain what the developmental screenings are that we send out to parents. So like I said, my name is Kylie Day. I officially changed my name today after 7 months of marriage. So I am originally from Henderson, Nevada, which is right outside of Las Vegas, and oh, hey, Chelsea. And I graduated from BYU with a public health degree. I served a mission in Mexico, so I speak Spanish, so I'm able to serve the English and Spanish-speaking families that we have in Help Me Grow. So anyway, I will go ahead and explain a little bit about what Help Me Grow does. I've been working here for 2 years as a parent support specialist. We actually just changed our name from care coordinator to parent support specialist because we felt like that encompassed a little bit better about what we do. We support parents. Help Me Grow is designed to help parents access the information and resources in their community that they need in order to help support their child and their development and themselves, because parenting can be really hard. So we help families by phone, email, and text message. We don't do anything in person, but that's a really great model because it allows us to connect with a lot more families than if we were doing in-person visits or giving in-person help. So we help about 1,400 families throughout the state of Utah currently, and we're always enrolling more families. We have a great outreach team that works throughout the state building partnerships with community agencies who refer families to us. They do family events in the communities as well, so we're able to connect with so many of you. And we love it. We love hearing your stories. We love helping you with the questions that you have about your child's behavior or the concerns that you have, and helping get you that help that you need. So like I said, we offer a developmental screening. We offer 2 developmental screenings that we send to parents. The screening that we use is called the Ages and Stages Questionnaire. So I have one here. It's the 10-month screening. The questionnaire is an awesome tool. Hi, Easton. That's my nephew. Told my sister to log on just in case nobody else did. So the screening is an awesome tool for parents. We help, it helps parents track their child's development. Now, this is a tool for early detection of delays, but it's not just for parents who have concerns. So we do have a lot of parents who enroll because they're worried that their child's development is delayed, and they want to make sure before pursuing a referral, or they may not know where to go to get the resources that they need, so they call us. We do the screening just to kind of see where they are in their development. But we also have a ton of families who just like to use the screening as a fun way of playing with their child at their developmental level. It gives fun activity ideas to do with your child that are appropriate for their age. And it's great because it can help parenting become more enjoyable. If you have high expectations for what your child should be doing at a certain age, but those aren't realistic, it can make parenting seem frustrating. Or if you don't know what your child should be doing and they're not reaching those milestones, they may not be getting the support and the help that they may be needing to strengthen those skills. So it just makes it more enjoyable. You feel more confident as a parent with this tool, that you know my child is on track and these skills they can do, or they may be behind a little, but I know the activities I can try with them to help them strengthen those skills that they may be lacking on. So we love the questionnaire. We send it out to any of the parents who want it, and it starts at age 2 months, and it goes until your child's 5 years old. So there's a lot of screenings. from 2 months until they're 24 months, so 2 years old, we can send it every 2 months. Generally, we send it every 4 to 6 months, depending on how the child's developing. So you're not going to get it like every month if that's not what you're looking for, but you can get it every month if you'd like it. We send it along, we always send the results to you as the parent, and we can also send it to your pediatrician in case you'd like to keep them in the loop, and we can fax that over to them. Along with the results, we also give activity ideas for you to do. So it's like just a sheet of ideas of things that you can try with your child. So again, we love it, and you love it as parents. We get lots of feedback on how the screening has helped you as parents feel more confident and help your child in their development. So Jessica asked, what is an example of how you've helped a family? So there's lots of examples of how all of the parent support specialists here have helped families. One that I love to share is that we had a family enroll with us when their child was 2 months old, and they were worried that they may have delays because of a traumatic birth. So we started the family off with a screening, and the baby was behind in her development. We gave the parents some suggestions of things they could try with along with the activities of the developmental screening, and then we screened the child 2 months later. Because the parent had been doing those activities, their development improved. They weren't quite on track, but they were a little bit higher than they were the previous screening. So then we sent the 6-month screening, and by that time the child was on track in all 5 of the different developmental domains that the general development screening looks at. And the parent was so happy and so excited that through just doing those activities with their child, they were able to feel confident that she wasn't delayed in her development, and they continue to do the screening today. Now the child is a couple years old, and they're able to feel confident in parenting this child and being aware that if she does have a delay, they'll detect it early on and get her connected to the right resources that she needs. So there's lots of stories like that we've been able to help families feel more confident by using the developmental screening. One other screening that we offer, so I talked about the general development screening, which is more like, yeah, it's just a general development screening. And then we have a social and emotional screening. So this looks at your child's behavior and how they're developing in that aspect. We all know that kids can be a lot to handle, and sometimes it's really frustrating as a parent to have your child have a meltdown in the middle of the grocery store, and you're thinking something's wrong with my child, or I'm not being a good parent because they're having this meltdown. When in reality, those things happen with especially toddlers. And this screening can really help you understand if your child is on track behaviorally, socially, and emotionally. And if not, it can give suggestions, and we can also help get you connected to resources. But parenting can be hard, but when we have these tools that help instill a little bit more confidence in us, we are able to better help our children and to feel a little bit better about ourselves, because I know, especially as moms, I get a lot of feedback that sometimes they don't feel like they're good enough, which that's just not true. As long as you're trying your best and doing the best you can, your child, if they feel like you love them, then that's really all that really matters. So any other questions from those who are tuning in? If not, I'll go ahead and just share a tip that we like to give to parents. Speaking about behavior issues, we get a lot of calls from parents who have recently had a new baby, and their 2 or 3-year-old is struggling with accepting this new baby into their family. And changes have happened in the family, and the child is acting out. Something we like to offer to parents in that sense is special time. So it doesn't mean that you have to take a whole day off and spend 24 hours just with your child. It could just be 15 minutes of uninterrupted time. That's just you and your one child. Allow them to pick the activity that you're going to do and give that your undivided attention to your child. That special time is so important because it helps with that bonding and attachment that's so important in parenting. It helps your child feel safe and secure to be able to confide in you those big feelings that they may be feeling. They may be feeling frustrated. They may be feeling scared, maybe a little jealous, but they may not understand how to express those. But with that special time and being able to talk with them through those emotions that they may be experiencing, it'll give them that vocabulary to express to you how they're feeling, and then you can help them through that special time that you're spending with them. And then one more tip is just give yourself some credit and take care of yourself. We know parenting is hard, especially with young children. You don't get a lot of sleep. You're often feeling frazzled that you aren't getting the help or support you need. But take some time to yourself, even if it's just 10 minutes to paint your nails. It's important to be able to have that self-care so that you can give back to your family when they are needing it. I like the quote, "You can't pour from an empty vessel." That's something that's been something that I keep in mind as well. If I'm not filling my vessel, if I'm not taking care of myself, it's going to be a lot harder for me to take care of the people around me. So just be kind to yourself, give yourself a break and cut yourself some slack, because I'm sure you're doing a lot better than you think you are. So one more question: how long do the questionnaires take, and what is an example of the question on the questionnaire? Great question. So the questionnaires don't take super long, probably 10 to 15 minutes. We recommend that your child is rested and fed and ready to play. And we also recommend that you actually do these activities with your child as you're completing the questionnaire, but it usually shouldn't take more than 15 minutes. And one of the questions, so on the 10-month screening for the fine motor section, one of the questions is, does your baby pick up a small toy with only one hand? So you answer yes, sometimes, or not yet. And then after you answer all those questions, it'll put your score on a scale, and we'll be able to see if they are on track for their age, or if they're not quite on track, but just a little bit lower or behind in their development. So, great question. Any other questions from the audience? If not, thanks for tuning in. If you're a Help Me Grow family and you feel like this is a service that your friends or family members could benefit from, go ahead and share our Facebook page with them, share this video with them. They can connect with us on helpmegrowutah.org, our website. If they want to enroll, our program is free to all families in Utah. So you just have to fill in your information, and one of our parent support specialists will contact you. It could be me, or one of our other lovely ladies that help. So you can go on our website, you can call 211 and ask for Help Me Grow, and they will connect you to us as well. Or you can connect with us on social media, so through our Facebook, Instagram, or blog. If you're not a Help Me Grow family and want to get connected, those things apply to you too. We'd love to help you, and look forward to answering your questions and supporting you through this fun journey of parenting. So I think that's all for today. We will send you off to have a great weekend, and let me know if you have any other questions, and I'd be happy to answer those through a Facebook comment or message. So thanks, guys.